Hey guys, this is Auspicious Aussie and welcome to an Ultimate Slayer guide for Steel Dragons. Of course, I did an Iron Dragons guide quite a while ago, and this is essentially going to be the exact same thing, but of course for a different type of dragon. Same locations, but I'm going to go through everything once again for your guys' benefit, and let's get straight into it. Steel Dragons, they are weak to water spells, so I'm going to be maging them today. But you can definitely feel free to either range or melee them, however best you think you'll be able to do it. I think on my Iron Dragons guide I actually meleeed, so if you're going to melee I would probably recommend heading over to that guide now. I might put an annotation on the bottom of the screen to take you over to that video. If so, click it now, and I'm pretty sure I did melee them, so... Anyways, let's get into my equipment. I'm wearing, for maging, full Slayer helmet. Glory can be replaced better. I'm wearing full Ganodermic. Decent mage armor, I guess. If you did not receive this task from Kuradel and you can't kill them in her dungeon, then I would recommend either bringing a ring that will boost your critical attack or a ring of wealth. Of course, staff, best staff you can get. I'm using a staff of light. Maging, you're going to want a God Cape for the added crit bonus. Inventory, well, mine's going to look like this, as we will be essentially safing the dragons with my super anti-fire. Of course, I don't need a shield, but if you don't have access to super anti-fires, you will use a normal anti-fire, and for you to take no damage, you will need to have a anti-dragon fire shield, which will mean if you are maging, you will need a wand of some sort, which is one-handed. Of course, all wands are one-handed. I've got an extreme mage potion with me, of course. Not necessary, but it will help speed up the kills. Teleport to Ardoin, and Slayer Gem, and Games Necklace for the Kuradel dungeon, as I'm out of Ferocious Rings. So I'm going to be showing you two locations. Of course, I just mentioned, mentioned both of them. First will be Brim Haven dungeon, and we will then head over to Kuradel's dungeon. Brim Haven will have to be for all Slayer Masters other than Kuradel, as you won't have access to a dungeon, of course. Let's head over to Ardoin now. We're going to take a charter ship to Brim Haven, and then we're simply just going to run down and head over to the docks, which is just south past east of the bank, I think. Yeah, east of the bank. And just charter this guy right here, pay fare, and we'll be on our way. In Brimhaven now. Of course, get off the boat as you do. And then you're just going to head down until you find, I think his name's Jalil. Is it Jalil? I'm not quite sure what his name is. Sanabok? I think it might be Sanabok. He's the Brimhaven dungeon guardian, I suppose. I don't know what you would really call him. You've got to pay to get in there. I think it's about 875 coins. I don't know. Here he is. Yeah, Sanabok, I was correct. For once, 875. And he'll tell you that you're going to die, basically, which is untrue. Because essentially we're not going to get hit using this method. And I only brought a few lobsters in case I don't actually pay attention to my anti-dragon fire, super anti-dragon fire potion running out, and I actually start to take hits. But if you're paying attention, yeah, that shouldn't really happen. So food's not necessary, but of course, if you are meleeing, you're going to probably want to pray against their melee attacks, as they can be quite strong. You're going to head past the agility there, the stepping stones, and then you're just going to head south. Don't go in there. I've done that so many times. I've headed in there. You're going to want to avoid that. Continue south on this route here. It gets a bit narrow here, but it's all good. Keep heading south, 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 south. And once we get to the bottom here, you're going to want to head east. It ends there, so you're going to just head east now. Cut these vines here. And cut the vines on the other side, and there will be black demons, sorry, not dragons, black demons in this room here, There's a nice little summoning obelisk as well, so you can recharge your summoning points if you need. Of course, there's not really anyone here anymore. These used to be packed back in the day, as you can see. Iron Dragon, Iron Dragon, Iron Dragon, Steel Dragon. There we go. There's a couple of them in the room. There is a resource dungeon somewhere. There it is. Over there. Very easily accessible if there does happen to be some people here killing Steel Dragons. But in this case, there's not, so it's not really necessary. Take a gulp of your Extreme Mage and Extreme, Super Anti-Fire, and then simply... And I've forgotten my runes, haven't I? Dear God. Yeah. So that's how you kill a Steel Dragon, guys. You don't bring any runes with you when you're maging. And I'm just taking a sip of my stuff as well. Anyways, that's a good example there of what not to do. But it's pretty self-explanatory once you get here. Take a sip, stand a square away from them so they can't melee hit you, and yeah, just mage them or range them if you're using range. Of course, in meleeing, you're gonna have to use food and prayer, essentially to stop yourself from dying, I suppose. But let's move on to our second. I'm just gonna return here to Edgeville for a second, and yep. And I'm gonna pick up some runes this time, and then we're gonna head into Kuradel's dungeon, where I'll show you the second location to kill these bad boys. This should only take a second. I really do apologise for that, guys. I did want to actually kill one or two of them while I was there, but I guess it'll speed the video up a bit for people just wanting to get straight into Kuradel's dungeon. And I'll just grab 5k. Alright. All good mages should have runes on them at all times. And my mage is pretty noob, so that's why I have forgotten that. Now, you can't actually jump into the whirlpool, of course. To actually have access to the whirlpool, you need to do the barbarian training. But I assume most of you would have done that if you are using Kuradel as your Slayer Master, because it's pretty hard to access it without it. And you simply jump in here. If you have a familiar, you are going to have to dismiss it to jump in, and then you're going to have to resummon it inside with another pouch. Once you're down here, you're going to head south past all the green brutal dragon bots, and eventually you'll find a staircase. Of course, water fiends to the left there, to the west direction. Wow, that guy's a bot. Dungeoneering Cape bot, nice, you don't see that every day. And as you can see, head west a bit and you'll see the stairs right near these ancient, angry barbarians. There's Kuradel right there. Simply just head into the cave to her left, and here we go. As you can see, the dragons are in that room there. I think it is the actual last room. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, guys, but I do believe that's the case. Yeah, should be. You simply just head around until you finally reach it. There is an agility shortcut there, but I think you need about 80 or 90 agility. Something of the sort. And who can really be pained to get their agility up? Honestly, pain in the ass. And I would never do it. Well, unless I really had to. I got 70 for Sarah, and hopefully I don't have to ever train it again. Anyways, off topic there. Continue around past the Abbey Demons and the Dark Beasts, and you'll be in the room. And here we go. Now, I'm not sure. You're going to want to keep your bar here up. And just checking, I still have it. Yeah, I still got it. Head over to the left here, which is the Steel Dragon side. And then there's 4 of them, so as long as there's no one in your world, I mean, there could be one person, you have 2 dragons each, and you should be all sweet. Oh, god damn it, what am I doing? Autocast. Alright, here we go, guys. Finally able to kill one. Just make sure I don't get hit. Alright, perfect. As you can see, you don't get hit. I mean, they're pretty easy to kill, honestly. It's a great task. You're going to want to keep your chat up if you are playing full screen, high detail. Just so you can see when you're your anti-fire or super anti-fire wears off. Guys, if this has been helpful, please leave a like rating. I mean, honestly, my fail in this video deserves a like, and a comment as well, guys. Leave a comment saying fail. Don't say fail guide, because it's pretty helpful. And just say fail. I'll know what you mean. And yeah, apart from that, guys, hope it has helped you. And if it has, like I said, leave a like. Head over to my channel and subscribe to keep up to date with all my content I put out. Yeah, I have other guides, of course, in the Ultimate Slayer guide, so if you ever need a hand killing any of your Slayer tasks and you're not quite sure how to do them, head over to my channel and check them out. Of course, if you are subscribed, you'll see all the new ones I put out and whatnot. I also do Football Manager videos, and I have two fairly long series out at the moment. Of course, one's with New York and the other is with HSV, if you know what I'm talking about. You probably don't because you play RuneScape, but anyway, guys, I've been a Spitz Shozzy, and goodbye.